Peter Chatsky. I'm currently Deputy Mayor of Briarcliff Manor over in Westchester, hoping to upgrade that position to U.S. Congress. I have spent a lot of time here in Rockland, maybe meeting with many of you here. You have awesome coffee shops. I've been to at least 12 or 15 of them. Rockland Bakery has always been my go-to destination here. They have probably the third best rainbow cookies within a 20-mile perimeter of my house. If you're a fan of marzipan, get the Rockland Bakery rainbow cookie.
Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm Effie Phillips Staley. I am a trustee in the village of Terrytown. I just entered my third term. I am a lifelong progressive, a nonprofit worker, a person who's focused my entire life on social justice and helping make people's lives better and our community better. Rockland is frankly such a joy to travel around. I think it's so beautiful, but what I really enjoyed is like Proyecto Faro's Walkathon, which was terrific, and it's at the Penguin Rep Theater. And the Penguin Rep Theater was such a delight to discover. In addition to social justice work, I have a background in the arts, and so the arts and culture are so powerful, and it's lovely to see it here, and something we certainly need to help advance. Thank you.
John.
Hi, I'm John Capello. I'm from Suffern. Graduated from Suffern High School and I went to the Air Force Academy. After that, I spent 26 years in the United States Air Force. Had an assignment. I flew most of my career, went back to the academy to teach. I had 2 diplomatic posts. And I'm telling you that because upon coming back to the district, I've seen a tremendous change in diversity, which is so amazing. Additionally, I've lived my dream, and I did that because of this community here. When you all travel away from New York, what are the 2 things you miss most? Bagels and pizza. Right? Yeah. Every time I come home to visit family while I was away serving, Nikki's Pizza and Bagel Place. They're still my go-to. Hope to see you there.
All right, my answer is going to be a little less carb heavy. I am Kate Conley, a proud West Point graduate. There's going to be a little bit of an Army-Air Force rivalry going on tonight, but we'll have some fun with it. I live over in Ossining, proud 4th generation Hudson Valley native, and I have to tell you, over the last 10 months of this campaign, traveling to every corner of Rockland County and this district, there's been a lot of incredible experiences, from the Pride Parade to going to the Pride Center to day festivals celebrating various towns. But I have to say one of the most impactful moments was the day I spent over at Rockland County BOCES with students, with instructors, with leadership. Because I will tell you, I believe investing in the American middle class and different pathways to get there is an incredibly important role, and that's why investing in programs like BOCES is a pillar of my campaign. With the amount of economic transition we're about to see to the American workforce, to white-collar jobs with AI productivity, investing in trade skills and trade schools so that kids have an opportunity to stay in the communities that raise them and raise their own families here is going to be essential. And so there's incredible work going on in Rockland County.
Kate, I'm sorry.
I want to invest even more in it.
Thank you.
She is going to enforce the time limit. Case in point.
Hello, Rockland! I'm Mike Sachs. I'm a former political and legal journalist, and I currently work for an organization dedicated to keeping watch on our current Supreme Court. I live in Croton on Hudson. When I first moved to Croton, I was able to see Rockland from my house. This is a picture of my then 3-year-old riding naked on a balance bike on our deck, but with Rockland in the far distance. And I love Bear Mountain. One of the reasons why I moved to where I moved was because of the natural beauty, and that natural beauty is not limited to Westchester. Going over across the Bear Mountain Bridge, going over to Bear Mountain, whether it's on my kids' field trips, I have a 9-year-old and a 12-year-old, going to the ice skating rink with them, or just going to find some peace, that's my place. But also, Four Corners, the protests. Sorry to be a homer here, I know this is indivisible doing this, but like what you guys do at the protests, the Rallies for Democracy, they're amazing. And I've met many of you there. It's beautiful. I look forward to the next drop by where we're all holding our signs, having fun, looking to take on the fascists.
I'm Beth Davidson. Nice to see you all. It's so great to be here at NY Center, one of my favorite places. When we talk about what's happening with the big ugly bill, with all the cruel and chaotic policies out of the Trump administration, they impact families right here in this building. NY Center provides low cost before and after school care, so many other programs that serve our community. Right behind me is where we figured out how to feed kids during COVID, when I proudly served in my second term as a proud school board member of Nyack Public Schools, and we built a food pantry from scratch for our families here in Nyack. That's what our community does. I'm so glad to have you all over here. Picking a special event that I've discovered over here in Rockland, went to for the first time, I'd have to say Thanksgiving at the Kizkaya Club in Haverstraw, where the entire community came together to make sure that everyone had a nutritious Thanksgiving meal, playing music, having fun, dancing. It was a wonderful place to be.
Beth, I'm sorry.
That's it, thank you. Thank you all.
Go ahead, John.
Hi everyone, John Sullivan. I jumped in the race after almost 17 years in the FBI, and I currently live in Piermont. Mike stole my Four Corners answer, but being in Piermont, I will say the coffee shops, autos are great places to be, but I would say the event that kind of struck me the most living here in Rockland was going to the September 11th memorial out on the pier. Being able to meet and talk with folks who were so impacted on that day and listening to the mayor and his remarks, it was really, really impactful. We went all across the district, but being here in Rockland, in Nyack, and standing at the pier was really important.
Thank you. So for